how to manage our own processes. One of the most important characteristics of an experienced hacker is to fully understand processes and master their management. Hello world, welcome to another part of the Linux series for hacking or for everyone, because everyone should know Linux. The skill that you learn in this video is very important and you must concentrate and learn, because whatever you want to do with Linux like hacking, you will need this skill. Before starting, don't forget, if you like this content, subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, like it and tell me your opinion in the comments. Well, let's start with an example from our work today. An example of what we want to learn today is the Task Manager in Windows, with which you can open or close or manage all processes. We are going to learn exactly the same thing in Linux, with the difference that it is going to be much more difficult because we do all those things in the terminal. As usual, for every video you can use your Linux machine for this, or you can use this cool and free site to have a complete Linux box. Click this option on this page, then click Start, and then click Interact. Well, in the previous video I told what the processes are and how they work. If you haven't seen it, you must go and watch it completely. We already said that every program that runs in Linux is processed in Linux. For example, if you open Firefox and go to the terminal and type PS. Oh, it's not here, so type PS user grep Firefox. You can see that it is here, but don't worry, I will tell you what happened. PS actually shows the running processes inside the terminal, that is bash and the PS command that are running. You means our user. Grep is for finding something specific inside the terminal, and Firefox. Press enter. This is how it is found. Now let's learn how to kill a process in Linux. Let me give an example. Let's say that Firefox is disabled or frozen and does not work. What should we do? How to kill him? The simplest code to kill a process is kill, but we can't just type kill Firefox because it also asks us for ID, so let's find an ID, PSU user, grep Firefox. Well, this is the ID process. But there is a much simpler way to find the ID process. Don't forget that there are thousands of commands for every operation in Linux. You choose one according to your taste. Okay, new code, type, grep Firefox. And this is our ID. Now let's kill him. New code, type, kill ID. Bye-bye Firefox, he is gone. Now before we continue, let me teach you two cool commands. New code, type, top, so cool. This command classifies the running processes based on CPU, and all the process information is here. Now let's test a cooler one. Type, top. This one does the same thing, with the difference that the appearance of this one is much more attractive. Well, let's go back to our main work. We have two types of processes, foreground and background. Let me show you an example of the foreground process. New code, type, pingc100google.com. This command is like when you call someone is there and he says yes, I am here. Well, this is an example of the foreground process because we see it in front of us and we can change it. To stop it, just press Ctrl+C. This is one of the methods of killing that we will talk about later. Another example, new code, type, sleep 30. The terminal sleeps completely and doesn't do anything anymore, and if you hit the Ctrl+C, you kill him. Now type pingc100google.com again, but this time use C instead of C to stop. What happened? This time, instead of killing him, we knocked him out. We stopped it, but it is in the list of things we are doing. If you type new code, jobs, you see it is here. Now how to turn it into a background process and what will happen if we turn it. New code, type BG1. BG comes from the background and 1 is job ID, but if you just type BG, it considers only the task that is running and enter. Apparently, it was the same as before, so what is the difference? Try to stop it. Try Ctrl+C or Ctrl+Z. You see that nothing stops him. Now let's bring it back to the foreground. New code, type FG1. Don't pay attention to where and how it is typed, just type it and hit enter. Now go back to the foreground process, and if you press Ctrl+C it will stop. So we learned that we can sleep the processes with Ctrl+Z. With BG, we can send the processes to the background, which we cannot touch in this case, and with FG we can return them to the foreground. Practice this several times and master it completely. Now let me tell you a shortcut. In this way you can easily send a process to the background. New code, type, ping c100google.com and enter. Now it is a background process. Now type FG1 to return to foreground mode and press Ctrl C to stop. Let's go back to the issue of killing. Remember that kill command has many codes to use. If you type KIL into the terminal, you will see that it has all the code. It is interesting to know that Ctrl C and Ctrl Z are actually short keys of two of these codes. The Ctrl Z is the same as the SIG stop code, and if we use the Ctrl Z again in a row we have actually used the SIG con code, and if we use the Ctrl C we have actually used the SIG int code. Now let me teach you a kill command that will kill the target process without any questions or suggestions. This is the SIG kill code. How do we use it now? Let me tell you with an example. Type sleep 900, now tap the controller to stop. Type jobs, yes it is here. Type PS and this is his ID, now let's kill him with the ultimate kill code. New code, type kill -9, Volula, very cool, and here it says that he was killed. Finally let me teach you a cool command that you can use to kill all existing background processes. Type ping c1000google.com and now this is a background process. Open a new terminal, new code, type kill -9 kill, as you can see they all stopped. Today we learned how to control processes and kill them, which are very useful in things like hacking, so by learning them take yourself one step closer to becoming a hacker. Thank you for being with me until the end of this video. Until the next video, keep cool and stay anonymous.